Hello, my name is Alin Yudila. My name is 742342025 My address in BTN Cerawali Palaka. Here I will discuss about Islamic economic law in national legal order by Eka Sakti Habibullah. Uh, Abstract living law and Sharia economics. Uh, Islamic is a living law in Indonesia inseparable from its people. The regulations of Sharia economic globally in the 2020 country aimed to build an economic system aligned with Islamic scripture and tradition. This concept emerged in various countries starting in the 1940. The growth of Sharia economic practice is high, marked by the proliferation of Islamic financial institutions like Tamwil, BPRS, and Sharia banking. Sharia banking offers a trusted platform for profit sharing investment based on Sharia principle. Sharia economics and national principle. The Sharia economic system allies with Pancasila, especially believe in the one supreme God and the Indonesia Constitution, particularly and the problem's goal of social justice for all Indonesia people. The enhancement of Sharia economic law provides a legal framework for issue everything in the door in the sector. Uh, Number one, Pancasila alignment compatible with the nation foundational philosophy. Number two, conditional harmony supports the principle of the Indonesia Constitution. Number three, social justice aims to achieve equitable welfare for all citizens. Indonesia is a rule of law state. Indonesia is a state based on law, not mere power. Uh, as stated in Article 1 paragraph 3 of the amended 1945 Constitution. This raises the question of uh, whether law includes anatomy law. Modern law often favors codified law, the, for, uh, the formal legal implementation of Islamic law through national legislation is urgent, especially as Islamic economic system offers a solution for Indonesia economic. The national legal development inspiringly refer to Britain regulation. Historical roots of Islamic economic law. Long before Indonesia formation, Islamic law was practiced in various forms, especially in regions with a Muslim majority. Examples include profit sharing system in agriculture and traditional market transaction influenced by Islamic jurisprudence. The global resurgence of Sharia economics in the 20 years country aimed to build an economy system aligned with divine revelation and tradition. Pakistan, Malaysia, and over 16 other countries now implement Islamic banking with inter-free system as alternative to conventional models. Number one, pre-independence Islamic economic parties participant in Nusantara. Number two, 1940 as concept of Sharia economic law begins to emerge. Number three, 1970 Rise of Islamic banks and international conference. Number 4, present global adoption and growth of Sharia finance. Enthusiasm for Sharia economic growth. Public enthusiasm for Sharia economic practice is high, driven by the proliferation of Islamic financial institutions. Sharia banking provides a trust platform for fair, profit-sharing investment, adhering to Sharia principles and promoting justice and public benefit. Islamic economic principles such as those from QS Al-Baqarah 25 to 275 and QS Al-Nisa 29 emphasize lawful trade and prohibit usury, promoting transaction based on mutual consent and exchange of goods service. Sharia economic law foundation and scope. The term hukum ekonomi syariah Islamic economic law in Indonesia refers to economic principles derived from the Quran and Hadith. It builds the development of economic system and legal framework based on the core tenets. The compilation of Islamic law is structured into 4 books covering subjects like legal entities, contract, zakat, hibah, and Sharia accounting. A significant portion focus on contracts, re- reflecting their importance in Islamic economic transaction. Number 1, subject hukum and amwal, legal subject and assets, 3 chapter. Number 2, akad, contracts, extensive cover of arrangement, 29 chapter. Number 3, zakat and hibah, charity and gift, 4 chapter. Akuntansi syariah Islamic accounting principle, 7 chapter. Key principles of Sharia economic. Islamic economic is distinct from conventional economic due to its adherence to Islamic values, particularly halal, permissible, and haram. Guilness it encompasses both macro and micro dimension. Macro principles. Number 1, zakat encourages investment over hoarding. Number 2, prohibition of riba promotes profit sharing. Number 3, prohibition of maisir links investment to real sectors. Number 4, prohibition of gharar emphasizes transparency. Micro principle. Number 1, siddiq honesty in business. Number 2, tabligh education about Islamic principles. Number 3, amanah careful fund management. Number 4, fathana professional and profitable operation. Evolution of Sharia economic law in Indonesia. The legal framework for Sharia economic in Indonesia has strengthened significantly. The 206 Amendment to the Religious Codes Law UU No. 3 2006 expanded the authority of religious courts to include Sharia economic disputes previously handled by discrete courts. This change led to the creation of the Complication of Islamic Economic Law in 2008, unifying legal reference and preventing discrepancy in court rulings. This positive development reflects Indonesia's commitment to integrating Sharia principles into national economic system. Pre-order 2006, Sharia disputes handled by district courts. UU No. 3 2006 expanded authority for religious courts. Case 2008 unification of Sharia economic law, future connection, integration, and development. The rise of Sharia financial institution. The, the formal extension of Sharia banks in Indonesia began in 1992, gaining stronger legal footing with UU No 10 1998 and UU No 23 1999, which established a dual banking system despite challenges like public interesting and limited infrastructure. Sharia banks have proven robust and profitable. Sharia banks offer an alternative for both Muslim and non-Muslim, promoting shared prosperity and healthy cooperation with conventional banks. Their success is evident in their ability to mobilize funds for economic development and provide stable returns. Maybe that's all I can say. If there are any unpleasant word, please forgive me because I'm only an ordinary human being. Sorry if I broke material that was perfect because the perfect one is the one we used to be together. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.